That's right, guys. The name of the title is just what this video is going to be about. We're going to talk about Arsenal. This video is all about Arsenal. We're going to talk about why this Arsenal team has happened for the past 12 years, for over a decade, why they can't win a league title. What's up, guys? It's Naturally, and welcome back to a video that is the most controversial video I've ever done on YouTube. But I thought, you know what? You just wanted it. I thought I'd make it. Let's do this. This video is entitled, What the fuck has happened to Arsenal in the past 12 years? Now, what has happened to Arsenal in the past 12 years is a lot like what's happened to myself when you realise your girlfriend dumped you when she didn't text you back. I still can't believe she done that to me. I still can't believe she done that to me. Anyway, I just don't know why this Arsenal. There's a lot of Arsenal fans that are unhappy with Arsene Wenger out, Arsene Wenger in. Enough's enough. All that rubbish. And Gary Neville came out and he hated Arsenal. He said to Arsenal on TV and all this blammo. I thought I'm going to set the stand right now on what I think this Arsenal team has gone mentally wrong. And why this team will never win a league title under Arsene Wenger. Again, starting off, last time Arsenal won the league was the Invincibles. One of the greatest teams we've ever seen in the Premier League. And you had the likes of, Jens Lehmann, you had a great back four, you had Henry, Bergkamp, Lundberg, so many great players, even Vieira and so many others. The fact is, I also played Highbury. You weren't playing Denver Stadium, you were playing Highbury. And since then, you sort of really, a lot of players have retired, which is understandable since you last won the league. You just wanted, every Arsenal fan wanted to go to a big stadium, wanted to have a big stadium. They want to bring in more fans, more celebrities to bring to your club. You wanted the likes of Arsenal wanted what Man United had, what Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich had. You wanted what those had. Right? That's what you wanted. Arsene Wenger gave you what you want. You want a bigger stadium and you want a bigger fan base. That's what he done. But it backfired, didn't it? It just backfired a bit. You went to before you went to the new stadium, you had a Champions League final at Arsenal. You went to the final of the Champions League final. You were in the Champions League final against Barcelona. You were winning it before then was sent off, and then Eto'o scored a goal and I forget he scored the other goal. But they won. Barcelona won the Champions League, Arsenal didn't. And that's where it all backfired, really, since then. Ever since the Champions League final, that's the last time Arsenal were in a final before they had the FA Cup final back when they played Hull and won the FA Cup that year as well. But let's go back to the time they won the Champions League final. All those players were gone. They had to bring in a new Arsenal, a new way. Arsene Wenger wanted a new way, a new style. And he did. When he went to the Emirates Stadium, new style, new philosophy. Let's bring kids through. Let's give the kids a chance. You had Alexis Fabregas, Van Persie, who every Arsenal fan hate right now, who had my name on title. But you had the next generation of Arsenal. But you won't win leagues, because you had to pay for the stadium. And the fact is, every Arsenal fan since then really isn't happy. So they went and paid the stadium fees, blah blah blah, etc. You were finishing Champions Leagues, you weren't fighting for the title, but you were finishing in the top four every season. And then the season was the year Arsene Wenger did the 2 panic buy signings was the year when you got beat by Aston Villa in the season and you bought Ozil. And then the season after that you bought Sanchez and you thought, oh, this Arsenal team looks class now. Woo! You got Giroud, you got Sanchez, you got Ozil. This team looks a team now, we could win the league. Oh, we need a top goalkeeper. We got Peter Cech, we got the one from Chelsea. We could win the league. Last season, we're going to win the league this year. It's going to be our season. Even I tipped Junes to win the league last year. But, same old Arsenal. They're not a winning mentality. The fact is, I look at that Arsenal team. You still have Walcott, you still have Chamberlain, you still have Ramsey, you still have the same players that you still have since that new sort of, that new era, like I call it, back when you moved to Emirates. You still have that same structure. That structure needs to go. If they want to run a league title, Arsenal, half of that squad needs to go. Now, you could say, well, why doesn't Arsene Wenger just change it? Why does he not do what Mourinho did at Man United? He's got rid of all the dead wood and brought in his own signings. Chelsea, same boat. Man City with Pep, same boat. Tottenham, Pochettino, he's got rid of every single crappy player at Tottenham. He's made them a real deal now. But the thing is, Arsene Wenger is too trustworthy. He wouldn't, I'm going to tell you right now, Arsene Wenger wouldn't go up to Phil Walcott and say, Phil Walcott, you're gone. He wouldn't do that. He's not a type player. He's not a type person. So what I'm saying to you is, Arsenal, for me, will never win a league again under Arsene Wenger. Now, am I a Wenger? I don't give a shit. I'm a Newcastle fan. But as a neutral football fan, I said Arsene Wenger should have left when Arsenal won the FA Cup when they beat Hull City. That was the time he should have gone. He should have just left. He should have said, you know what guys, I want us a trophy. I'll clap my hands and say, move on to the next one. He can do whatever he wants. He could be the director of football, like try extraordinary as Manchester United. Try and give the next manager at least know what the Arsenal fans want and what isn't, sort of thing. But he said, no, I want to win us the league title before I leave. But the thing is, mate, you're not going to win the league title. You're just not. Now, and this is the reason why. Now, last season we had the whole protest with Arsenal fans, which was the worst protest I have ever seen in my life. It was ridiculous. It was like watching a protest over a TV show that got cancelled for 20 years. Oh, we want that's shit. We want that TV show back. Hey, the show's off the air because of money. Cut out drift. And that's what Arsenal have when you come. Arsenal fans are too, when one Wenger out, one Wenger in. They don't know. They're now undecided of what they want as a club. Some fans are happy with where the club's going. Other fans are not. As for me, I think they're a laughing stock. I can just sit here and laugh at Arsenal every season because they're a joke of a club. They are, I'm sorry. But until Arsenal fans realise your club is just a celebrity club. That's maybe too harsh, but it's the truth. And I'm going to put you some pointers why. Every game, when you beat Chelsea 3-0, Mesut Ozil. Okay, you can put a tweet saying, great win today guys, that's fine. Every football fan does that. But he posted a selfie. He posted a selfie of winning against Chelsea. What the fuck is wrong with you? You post selfies when you win trophies, when you win a championship, or when you hit a milestone, like Peter Crouch did for 100th goal. Yeah, you do that. You don't fucking post a selfie when you're fucking beating Chelsea 3-0. You're a Chelsea fan. I tell you right now, them Chelsea players beat Arsenal 3-1. Did they put a selfie? Ah, fuck no. That's Arsenal's. That's some Arsenal. No, they're a celebrity club. Oh, I want to get the celebs out, guys. Come on, let's bring them out. Let's bring them out. That's what Gins are. That's what Gins are. You're into Arsenal. Like I said, the title-winning year, you had the Invincibles. You weren't even talking about it. We weren't even talking about celebrities. All them Arsenal fans, all those Arsenal players, not fans, those Arsenal fans are very good. The fact they pay their money and watch that BS is kudos to Yums. But the fact of the matter is, them Arsenal players should be a paddling shame that they play for a club like that. Arsene Wenger, for me, needs to go now. I'm sorry, but you done what you done, mate. You need to go. But the thing is, who will replace Arsene Wenger? It's going to be Eddie Howe. Well, the fact of the matter is, Eddie Howe isn't really there yet. For me, I said it for once, I said it from day one, the only manager that can replace Arsene Wenger is Diego Simeone, but then he doesn't want to go to Arsenal because he wants to go to Inter Milan. So then you think, who the fuck do we get next? Pep Guardiola, he's a Man City. Mourinho, he would never go to Arsenal after what he said to the Arsenal fans. But he's a Man United. Jurgen Klopp isn't there at Liverpool. Slim pickings. I don't know who will get the Arsenal job. You have to stick with the manager you have. I'm sorry, but you have to. But going back to what I was saying, Arsenal, for me, as a club, they're a fantastic club. They have some great fans. They pack their stadium out every year. They finish top 4. They might get a good cup run, but they are not a big. They are a big club, but they have small ambitions as a big club. If they are a big club with big ambitions, they wouldn't buy a massive striker. They wouldn't buy Karim Benzema. They would go out and buy a Aubameyang. They would go out and buy a world-class striker, but they don't. And the fact of the matter is that Sanchez and Ozil stopped signing their contract. Just sums up Arsenal as a club, really. They're a joke of a club. They are what my club are. The season we finished 4th before Newcastle United's owners decided to get rid of Paul Wenger's manager. We were had this for Robson. But enough about my club. I'm just saying, some Arsenal, there's some Arsenal fans who, in the game against Chelsea had a banner out, enough's enough. That fan is a joke of a fan. You should be sat there cheering your team on. Yeah, they lost 3-1 to Chelsea. Goodness gracious, mate. Everton got humiliated 5-0 against Chelsea. Huh? Man City lost 3-1 to Chelsea this season. It's Chelsea. Chelsea have been by far the best team in the league by a country mile. Yes, Tottenham beat them 2-0, but that was way hard lane. And Chelsea beat Tottenham 2-1. There's all the freaking Tottenham fans all over. Pochettino out. Enough's enough. Pep Guardiola. Enough's enough. No. The fact is, that Arsenal fan who pulled that finger is a joke of a man. You, my friend, should be. You should be. You're not an Arsenal fan. You're not an Arsenal fan. If you're a poster after every single big game you play, enough's enough. Yeah, I understand why Arsenal fans, for me, get a little bit sort of angry because in big games they don't turn up. Well, that's not the manager's fault. That's not the manager's fault. That's the player's fault. Ozil, I tell you one thing, and I said from day one, Mesut Ozil is not a big game player. In the World Cup final, Mesut Ozil single-handedly was rubbish. He didn't. It was Mario Götze who literally was outstanding. Same as Real Madrid against. I've seen him play for Real Madrid against Barcelona. Doesn't turn up. Alexis Sanchez, I feel sorry for the guy. If you give him, he's playing up front. You do not play Alexis Sanchez up front in a big game because he's not. You're playing world-class strikers. He's not a striker. The fact of the matter is that you're playing Alexis Sanchez, who's a fucking winger up front, shows how lackluster of a club that you are. Shows that you're playing yourself. It's just incredible. But on the phone, you could say, well, every Arsenal fan I've been crying out for something like a striker, but I don't know anymore. I don't know about Arsenal. I don't know anymore. I don't know what to say anymore about Arsenal. I'm fed up talking about Arsenal. I really am fed up talking about Arsenal. I just think, I don't get. No, guys, every Arsenal fan, please tell me. Put in the comments down below or tweet me. What do you want from your club? Do you want your club to finish in the top 4? Do you want your club to win a league? What is it? Because I don't know what you want anymore. I don't know. I mean, I get my club. What I want from a Newcastle fan is, I want us in the Premier League, and I want us to at least try and win a trophy. That's what we want as a Newcastle fan. We don't want anything else because we're not good enough to win. We're not even close to what the big clubs are. But as with every club, I don't know what Arsenal fans want. I don't know what they want. I can understand what Chelsea want. I understand what Liverpool want. I understand what Man United want. Tottenham. I don't get Yunus. And now a lot of people have been asking about Gary Neville, what he said about Arsenal fans. He said the guy who put that out is enough. He should be ashamed. I agree with him I totally agree with him because Leicester won the league last year. Is every Leicester fan hating on Ranieri? telling him, man, enough's enough. Is every single so many others. I can go on. The likes of Everton. They weren't having banners out for Ronald Koeman like a fresh 5-0. No. So the fact is, I can understand what Gary Neville said about the Arsenal fans, because I think he's right, but then I don't think he's right. I think he's right in terms of those Arsenal fans, for me, should be, stay behind their club and absolutely support your club. But I do think Arsene Wenger is to blame for a majority of what Arsenal's failings in the past and now. I think he doesn't know what a big he doesn't know what a big signing is anymore. He doesn't know how to sign big signings, and the biggest one of all is he does not know how to win big games anymore. He's lost his big game mentality. So that's what I think of Arsenal. Put in the comments down below, guys, what do you think of Arsenal? Do you think everything I said is just BS, or do you think I was right in some things? Anyway, I just want to make this video because a lot of you guys have asked me to make it, so I thought, you know what, why not? Anyway guys, please like, subscribe, the natural is out.